My name is Rosanna Bruno, and I'm a visual artist and living in Brooklyn. I'm working on an Emily Dickinson comic book. It's called The Slanted Life of Emily Dickinson, using her words based on her life, but it's skewed. It's basically taking those myths and things that we read about her and sort of turning them upside down or exploiting them. This is probably the one poem everyone has read. It starts out, "Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me." Here is the equivalent of a UPS note. "Dear Ms. Dickinson, I stopped for you, but you're not at home. I'll stop back later. Signed, Death." And the thought bubble is, damn, I've been waiting all my life for this. A lot of the cartoons have little captions that sort of push the joke. And this one says, "Emily did not leave the house very often, but when she did, she usually missed something important. Like death. Like her own death." In other instances, I'm giving her a life that, according to what we know about her, she didn't have. So she has a Facebook profile, her profile picture, which is, one of the silhouettes they did back in the day when she was about a teenager, I'm guessing. One of her posts, "There's been a death in the opposite house." And that's actually the beginning of a poem of hers. Judge Otis Lord comments, "Oh no, who died?" Now, Judge Otis Lord was a friend of her father's who people thought that she might have been involved with. She's got 8 friends about her. She's a writer. She studied at Mount Holyoke, sort of, because she dropped out after the first year. Relationship status is complicated, which I think they created that category for Emily Dickinson. Music. I heard a fly buzz when I died. Books. There's no frigate like a book. And my personal favorite, Emily recently became friends with Susan Gilbert Dickinson, her sister-in-law, Thomas Wentworth Higginson, and Bird. She always considers the birds her friends. On the side, we have the miscellaneous stuff like Ralph Waldo Emerson likes Walt Whitman status, etc., etc. And on the bottom it says, "Because every recluse should have a Facebook page." We have all these things that we are told about Emily Dickinson's life or lack of a life or whatever. Like the tagline for the project is, "America's favorite recluse just got a life." So it's sort of a way of taking what we know or think we know and using her own work to kind of turn that on its head or reinforce it, either one, whichever's funnier. I mean, that's pretty much the goal.